oh yeah, I'm still with Data. I had to put on everything to show that I'm not with Data, even though I still am because of compliance issues.
Right. There's a
It's,
reason why compliance is a thing, right? Like,
I mean, just do a little bit of Googling here, and the legal term for knowingly lying, misrepresenting, or hiding compliance issues to deceive others is fraudulent concealment.
whoa.
It involves the active, intentional suppression of material facts that a party has a duty to disclose.
This week episode is brought to you by None of Secret Supply of Sauce, the best sauce known to mankind and available on shelf anywhere. Even when the freezer is full of sauce, there is still no sauce for you. You want some of Nona sauce? Too bad, only Nona decides who gets the sauce.
Papa's popping and locking. Magnum scrutinizing. Papa Max Podcast.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Season 4, Episode 36 of the twice-over Zilly Award-winning Poppin' Mags Pinecast. Mags, what's going on over there?
Not much, Still haven't gotten to that Levita video, but I'm close.
The video of infamy at this point.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not getting counted up on that.
I think some of the 10s and 10s asked me to count that up,
Really?
but we'll give you a week more before we're giving you the benefit of the doubt here.
Okay. I think some
Plus
10s and 10s will...
you could Sunday me, or you could Monday me. Oh wait, no,
I
you can't.
could. I'm not gonna because, I'm tired. I probably, we had Blaze on this week, but we had a lot of issues, so I'm gonna have
Oh
to
boy.
edit that, maybe put out a bonus episode because we had a lot of content, just it was all disjointed. So, um, yeah. And we got a lot of news we got to talk about
Oh yeah.
this week. Yeah, I guess first, I have to issue an apology to Wes Levitt, the part-timer at
really?
Theta Lab. Yeah, so we noticed we got a heck of a crack research team here at Pop Mags. And apparently Wes Levitt said that he left Theta September 2025. Did you see this
Yeah.
on the LinkedIn?
On LinkedIn, yes.
Right. So it's like, oh, I guess Wes doesn't work for Theta anymore. But apparently he's saying that's bollocks and he does still work for Theta. And he's saying he's just trying to something about compliance or some jazz. Did you look at
Yeah.
this at all?
I mean, I saw in Discord that someone asked, "Did Wes leave Theta?" And Genion responded. He said he did not leave Theta. No. And then there was a response. People are saying that because of his LinkedIn saying he worked with Theta until September 2025. And then Wes himself chimed in. It's not true. I still work with the team. I just reduced the visibility of my role on socials because I started working on another role that has some compliance aspects where it might cause problems if I'm seen as wearing two hats, even though I'm capable of working on both projects. I have always worked on the investing side at the same time since 2020. It's not a question of workload or whether I can still work on data, more just optics.
Okay.
I
I mean, what
to
does that
me,
say? To me, that says a whole lot. And obviously, I was wrong saying that Wes didn't work there because he made his choice on LinkedIn to say he doesn't work there anymore and trying to say it's optics, but I don't know, someone in the accounting field like you, Popper, right? What
yeah.
kind of stuff seems important to have, always disclosed and whatnot?
Eh, I mean, it's quite the admission. I don't know if people are buying this up too. There's 14 thumbs ups on it. It's like, in what world does anybody think that this is a good thing? That "Oh, yeah, I'm still with Data. I had to put on everything to show that I'm not with Data, even though I still am because of compliance issues."
Right. There's a
It's
reason why compliance is a thing, right?
yeah,
Like,
I mean, just do a little bit of Googling here, and
oh,
the legal term for knowingly lying, misrepresenting, or hiding compliance issues to deceive others is fraudulent concealment. It
whoa,
involves the active, intentional suppression of material facts that a party has a duty to disclose. Here's a breakdown of related legal terms and concepts.
please tell me more.
Fraudulent concealment, the most precise term, defining the deliberate hiding or suppression of a material fact, such as a compliance failure, with the intent to deceive or mislead. Fraudulent misrepresentation, an intentional false statement of material fact made to induce someone to act, or in this case, to falsely assure them that compliance requirements have been met. Active concealment, a form of fraud involving active, deceptive steps taken to hide the truth, such as destroying records, falsifying documents, or painting over defects. Material omission, a lie by omission, where a party intentionally fails to disclose critical information that they are required to reveal. Suppression of truth, suppressio veri, as you would say in your
Oh,
Latin.
yeah, I would say that.
A legal term for intentionally hiding the truth, which is equivalent to a false statement in contexts where there is a duty to disclose. I mean, so I don't know what the story is here.
Something smells fishy, or
It-
something smells rotten in the state of the Netherlands.
I don't understand, like, why people think it's a good thing that he's still there, but he's just saying he's not for compliance purposes. Like
Right,
that just is mind-boggling.
right. Let's talk to the compliance people. Let's get them on papamags@gmail.com. And let's talk about Wes. So like, well, I guess I'm sorry for saying, using the account say this didn't work for Theta, but he's going for, I don't know, Miss Compliance 2026. Isn't she lovely? Right.
Yeah,
But I know your kids might call that sketch, right?
sus, they would call it
Sus.
sus.
Oh, uh, formerly shady, but that's not what you want at the Holy Trinity TM. Wes, he says reduce visibility, also reduce hours to
Yeah,
one.
well,
When I show up on Discord to say that, no, I'm still working here. And it has nothing to do with the lawsuits. I'm still working here. There's nothing to do with.
yeah. I mean, listen, like I said, I don't know what the situation is, but
That's a
that's
hell of a
to me,
situation.
but there's
That's
never a
a hell
good
of a
like, that's
situation,
not a good
Popper.
answer. That is. That is,
I don't know how one gets into that situation. I always, honesty is the best policy.
for
And
sure.
I mean, and it's not just this. I mean, we've done this show for over 3.5 years. This is season 4. And we've brought up numerous occasions of misrepresentation from
Yep,
Theta, from Wes, from Mitch, right? And and it's a continued pattern. What do they say? Like, fool me once, fool me twice. They, they have all these weird fucking scenarios, and now compliance is one of them. I don't
yeah,
think
yeah,
compliance should be one. I would say, I mean, I know Wichita takes a beat 'em, but like, I don't even think Kramer would recommend the company he's in or Theta if their financial person is, trying to misrepresent himself out compliant, being compliant by you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make.
yeah.
I don't know. I love to have my cake and eat it too, but I'm also, I don't have any job, and Wes has multiple jobs. So, uh,
But the Discord groupies, he's like, somebody responds, he's like, "Perfect. The more regulatory compliance aligned with the US, the closer Theta will be to Coinbase. Keep working on it. The community will appreciate it. We appreciate your deception."
oh, we thought we thought you rugged us.
Yeah,
Oh my god. But no, it turns out you're rugging the compliance. You're sticking it to, what would they say, big papa compliance or whatever,
yeah.
right? Oh my
Yep.
god. Yeah, that doesn't I wouldn't say that bodes well.
Yeah, it just seems weird.
Um,
Why?
so when we okay, so I table that, we'll save it under compliance. We talked about after the show last week, and Chief has
Yeah.
since tweeted, but the link, but there was a wallet I showed you after we got
Yeah.
off. Do you
Yeah.
wanna take us through that? Or
I
you
mean,
you don't have
listen,
to go through it, but like, explain what
the
you're
yeah,
seeing.
it's like you said, I looked at it for 10 or 15 minutes, in our post-production meeting last week, and it's basically a link to a wallet that, beautiful open data. You go to open data and you have this wallet address in there and you can see all the activity in the wallet. And somehow there's just massive transfers, which, if you go back to the beginning of Theta Drop,
Yep.
if you remember, there was no transfers.
Nope.
There was no offers. There was not even you didn't even own, like, you couldn't even get the NFTs off of Theta Drop.
No, and,
It
it's
was
funny, I was listening to one of our, Pop Mag Classic episodes where we had, what was it? Brian and Matt on from Tigons, and on that episode, we were on the before we got into the interview, we were we had a conversation like, "Hey, does that get Theta off the list?" So this was November 2022, but only
yeah.
Tigons and Theta Zillas could get off, I think.
Right, yeah.
It was
The
a
first wave, yeah.
right, right. It was, so they didn't get off till then. I know there was a Medium article in 21 talking about the coming off and them saying they have to delay it.
Yeah,
But
a
the
few weeks.
the big standout, and I'm sure there's new people that don't know what we're talking about, but I know the tens and tens might understand a little bit better because, we've talked about batches and we've talked about with
Huh.
pineapples and stuff like that, but this wallet gang, it's definitely a Theta drop wallet. And there was transfers of custom pines, which I guess I could see. I mean,
Juicy ones.
well, there was there's the 1 through 200 pines, and then there's the 201 through 8888, right?
Yeah,
And the 1 through 200 is all the pines that were giveaways or for partners, VIPs, contests, right? Like
yeah.
there was customs and there was non-customs and
Influencers.
influencers. Yeah. And so that's how you knew that a custom was, you know, came from the 1 through 200 versus
Yeah,
whatever. But
right.
so, like, one thing is a secret pineapple NFT is like trapped in another NFT, the container, right? The
Yeah,
canister container, and it's a different contract. And to me, it seems like this ties more into Theta, Kyle, Matt White. I guess this is the Matt White corner of the show.
yeah, could be.
But so it seems to me that that these transfers of these custom pines, both 1 through 200 and 201 through 888, all like went through this wallet after they were minted. So
Right.
to me, it seems like Theta Drop knew or could see what was in what. They put them in accounts. They directed the good pines to go to their own like shady accounts, and they could sell them.
Yeah,
So like, I saw Deadpool went through there. That sold for like $49,999. Homer Simpson 35,000. Magnum was in there.
yeah.
Why would Magnum go through there? And that was before I
Isn't
purchased them.
Spider-Man in there?
Yeah, well, and that's a bigger one because Spider-Man has never been sold, and it's been transferred in and out and back to the account that minted it, where it's, like, listed for $10,000 on Theta Drop still.
Yep.
I mean, isn't that sus?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would love to know the story behind that wallet for sure.
And and so I opened 160 pineapple containers. I'm the top of the idiots who bought containers
Oh,
going after, chasing customs. Now I did pull a couple customs late though,
yeah,
um, and I was looking at the Chuck Norris pine I
yeah,
opened,
yeah,
which is gorgeous, and I mean, shit, if I opened that back then, my god, that would have sold for a ton.
sure.
But, you know, going back to how, like, I don't have a doubt that, like, you saw. I know we mentioned it last week, but and I know you did a good job encouraging people to take a look at the video of the Theta Drop bidding thing scheme.
Yeah,
And then I released another short last night about the dice from the second Katy Perry drop. Did you see that?
I did not know.
Okay. It it has, uh, uh, Mitch as Jasmine on there. It's a whole new rug.
Oh, boy. Okay.
But, I
Yeah,
mean, so, like, that shows Mitch did that, Theta did that. They like, bidding stuff if you also look that ends in 888. It's like, I don't know, a lucky number or
it
something.
is, it is.
And so, point being is they like, we looked at Andrea's complaint. She, she's asserting that Mitch had this scheme to do this. Like, where is the golden lion? Why isn't the golden lion done? Why did Mitch bid on the American Idol ticket, not redeem it when it redeems? And then
Yeah,
he hit his account. Now we're finding out that, like I've told you some of the other Matt White stuff a long time ago,
yeah.
but now it's good everyone gets to see this Matt White character for who he is. And let's not forget Mitch gave him severance,
Huh.
and it seems like he fucked the pineapple buyers and holders and James over,
Oh, yeah.
and was
Mostly James, and then, I mean, us through James, yeah.
right. But I mean, if
Oh, but
you're
also, yeah, yeah.
manipulating selling pines, like if you're
Right.
giving yourself customs,
Minting the
selling
customers
them,
directly. Yeah,
keeping
exactly.
it,
Yeah.
like you're basically what do they say? Fleecing of America or something, right? Didn't I used to say that like on like CBS? Oh, more on the fleecing of America, right? Like, but no, like that's a fucking scam. It's
Yeah.
scam after scam, and then just we're adding there's this shadiness. Wes, oh no, oh yes, oh no, I don't work for Theta. I do work for Theta. No, you can trust me. It's only a compliance thing, babe. Like, don't worry about it at all. So I'm saying, like, there's red flags all over the fucking place,
Yeah.
right? Uh,
Yeah, it's very strange behavior.
But as someone who, and you spent money, we all spent a ton of money. A lot of people who listen to this Pinecast spent, more than we like to admit on pineapples, right?
Yeah.
And we invested in them. Didn't know that Kyle was going to say NFTs aren't investments. Kyle Laffey, the I don't know.
NFTs aren't, but dropping them sure is.
Yeah, dropping them and manipulating the market and tweeting
Yeah.
about your margarita that you just sold over $2 million. And
Gatekeeping the marketplace certainly is an investment.
yeah, and that's another thing too, because I have DMs. I just want to say this, and I think you've seen them, or I've definitely told you about them, but I have DMs that that involve James, Matt White, Travis, and Kyle. Okay.
Oof.
A and there's some shocking stuff in there, and, they wouldn't let James they wouldn't let James they basically tied him to this contract, so Theta gets 60%, right? And then he has to split
Yeah.
his share 3 ways, which was over $800,000. Like, that's insane, but we'll take care of Matt White,
Yeah.
and like we brought up Andrea's lawsuit last week, I think we brought up Jerry's too, but when we were doing the comparison about, oh, hey, um, she's never brought up any issues of like malfeasance, but the one time she brought up malfeasance, we took care of it.
Yeah.
Do you think and this stuff keeps going, like, we keep posting Pop Mags, me, you, like, we keep posting stuff, some people more than others, but yeah, I guess you got a real job. But no, the fact that, like, they can, like, come up with excuse after excuse when you catch them red-handed,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
uh, I'm just, I don't know, you said it's some kind of it's probably some psychological thing,
Yeah.
bait off, right? Or yeah, they're like, but these guys are like
Narcissists.
they're like quislings. Like these are like the people that sided with the Nazis. They didn't want any trouble, and they just wanted to make sure that they were okay. It didn't matter, everyone else was getting fucked over. So like in Norway, but it's they only these people only care about themselves. They can't look at the bigger picture of what's going on. But
Well,
it's
no one that's arguing the other side, they're all intellectually lazy. All of the information's out there. You put it together. Like, they don't even look. It's like all of these unfounded. How are they unfounded? You didn't take 10 minutes to watch a video that was put together that ties with no doubt this malfeasance to Mitch's account. So it's all on the blockchain. That's the
and it's
beauty of the
math,
blockchain.
son.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh my god. I talked to, I guess this, I don't know, a brief segue, unless we still got more to talk about on that.
Go.
But that is very disheartening, and I encourage everyone to take a look at that because, it's just pattern after pattern of malfeasance. But you couldn't make it, and we had all these audio issues with Blaze. Like I said,
Yeah.
did I already say that? Like, I want to get some bonus content out
Yeah,
on
possibly.
Blaze, but it was just gonna be too much to get edited down. We had more technical issues than we had
Jeez.
more we we had more technical issues than, Replay at
Oh,
given their, conference speech or whatever. But,
or that time Theta had the AMA and somebody pulled didn't pay the bill.
right, because the Wi-Fi was out.
Or that time Theta dropped in, renew its domain name.
Oh my god, can you imagine? The these people spending, $35,000 on NFTs that they think are investments, and then they can't transfer them.
Jeez.
Only Theta Drop can do these special transfers.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. But, back to I guess back to someone that Mitch has allegedly scammed, Pog. Do you know about any of this? So Blaze,
No.
he mentioned it, but he wanted me to. I think it's worth mentioning again. So you know how they're doing the Solana coin and they're doing the vesting
Yeah.
4 years, 16 vesting periods. So apparently the first one where you can get, like I guess a 16th of what you have to move it
Yeah.
over by the end of January. And if you have your Theta Pog staked, you need to unstake it because that takes like 5 days. So unstake your Theta Pog, and what is the address is
Yeah.
swap.pogvault.com. So it says, I'll just read it real quick. How to use your Pog Flip complete bridge guide, short version. Connect your wallet. Hit connect wallet and choose MetaMask functions for both Phantom and MetaMask connections. Coinbase, Theta, Brave, Trust Wallet, or Wallet Connect. Make sure you're on the correct chain with enough ETH/T fuel for gas. Version 1, you want a bridge. Original POG contracts. Minimal 0.00001 decimal. So support 6 decimals. Enter your Solana address where you want to receive POG version 2. Must
Yep.
be a base 58, 32 to 44 characters. I don't know what that means. It says double check, irreversible if wrong. Triple check, irreversible if wrong, and all tokens will be restored and not recovered by us or you. A, which is better than the thing that happened to you, Popper, right? You
Wait.
didn't. you didn't claim your. Remember that time you didn't claim your tokens like in 2 weeks,
Yeah, 2-week period, literal
and then they just
period.
took those coins that you didn't have.
Yep, and
They're
then
saying they don't even get them. So
alright, so connect, amount to deposit, Solana destination. So it's just a regular Solana wallet, right?
I don't know what it says. It's a Solana wallet, but it says paste the Solana wallet where you want to receive POG version 2. But then it says must be base 58, which says 32 to 44 characters. I guess that's the amount of characters in the address.
Where are you seeing this on a announcement?
Announcements. 11/17/2025.
Oh, it's been that long?
Yeah, Wes wasn't even working on Theta back then, so
That
I
was
mean, oh
before.
no, he is, but he isn't. It reduces visible billing hours to 0. So yeah, you put the Solana wallet where you want to receive them. I never heard of Base 58, but maybe that's like crypto shit that we should know, but we don't because we don't do anything right.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I bridge back? No. Okay, here it is. Solana keys, as you observe in Phantom Wallet, are base 58 encoded.
So Base 58 character set is no 0, 1 through 9, no I, no O, no lowercase l. And it's upper and they have upper and lowercase. Okay.
No.
Upper and lowercase. So that's 50, 26, and 26, 54.
Yeah.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But you subtract.
Mine starts with a 4.
That's fine. It can't. This guy Craig Walker says the base 58 character set is 1 through 9.
Oh, okay.
There's no uppercase I or uppercase O, and there's no lowercase l. So you can have a lowercase o. 1, 2, 3, 4. So
44 characters.
26 and 26 plus 9 is what?
61.
Minus 4.
60, 57.
What?
57. 61 minus 4, 57.
I didn't say 61. I
You
said,
said 26 plus 26 plus 9.
yeah.
It's actually 26 plus 26 plus 10, right? 0 through 9.
Oh, yes.
So 62 minus 4 is 58.
Okay, that's it. So no 0, no uppercase O, no uppercase I, no lowercase l. Okay? So that's all it means is that if you
Roger.
okay? So I'm glad that took fucking
Yeah.
5 hours.
Yes, sir. And that's where you set yourself up for the transfer?
Yeah, so there's you select what chain you're sending it from. So Theta, Base, or Ethereum, I think it's called.
Yep.
So you pick which one, and then you like burn it. I think it might be similar to those other ones. So like you send the coins, I think they get burned, and then you get like a receipt or something that, hey, you're getting this total on the Solana chain, but it's going to be vested. So essentially, you have 3 years and 3/4 because so you're getting like the 1/16th when you do that, but it
Gotcha.
has to be done, ahead of. I think it happens February 1st. So I would do it soon, gang. Like I'm not in a hurry to. I'm not Mitch. I'm not in a hurry to dump my pog. Mitch did, So I'm more. It's more of a lotto ticket. I respect a lot of people over there, so you know what I mean. Like, and why would I sell for nothing anyway?
Yeah.
I guess, but I think
All right.
that's
So the
helpful.
moral of the
And
story is unstake your pog right now.
yeah, and what Blaze also was saying that just so everyone knows when they unstake, they just put the percentage in. So you'd put 100 in.
Yeah.
Blaze was recalling his days as a Levita person, and he's like, "Oh, you'd be amazed how many people did not understand that."
Huh.
So that's worth saying, don't you think? I think that's
Yeah.
important.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's big news.
Oh, I think too, there was an announcement about I don't know if you bought if you bought that Solana Slammer,
No.
Pog. I think they're getting unsheathed soon or whatever,
Oh,
like, revealed.
yeah,
I think I think very soon.
sweet.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
But I would love to get Andrea or Jerry on the show, or both
Yeah,
of them,
yeah, why not?
'cause, I guess right now I'm interested. You know, she's a legend, she's a whistleblower,
Yeah,
and she brought up issues, and they said she didn't bring up issues, but then the time she did bring up issues, we took care of it, but Mitch's idea of taking care of it, according to Jerry's lawsuit, given Matt White severance and and then not contesting his unemployment claim. It's wild.
classic,
You think
classic.
you think her and Jerry got that?
No idea.
I would love to see if Mitch contested her unemployment claim, and I would love to see if Mitch got her severance. Maybe that's, save that for the lawsuit maybe, but, I want I wanna see what happens there because just another thing, like, once again, like, I've pointed to the fact that Mitch is a terrible CEO, and the buck does not with this community of Quislings, like, the buck does not stop there with him. The fact that he can do that and nobody bats an eye. I think now everyone's like, "Oh, yeah, this Matt White guy's terrible." But what about the people that empowered Matt White? Like Kyle and Mitch, you know,
Yeah.
and Wes.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't like a solo actor on this thing, there's no way. Who else was involved? And even if he was a solo
Yeah, I
actor, that's
saw.
messed up.
Oh, speaking of
That's
that, did you? He's not because I'm Kyle. Kyle made so Kyle's on this thing, and I guess Kyle was in charge of Matt White too, whatever.
yeah,
And I have the receipts, and I'd love to share 'em, but like at this point, like nobody fucking cares because you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't they don't listen to the facts, right? So, but, uh, what it says is that he's like, James had some internal struggles with Matt White, and especially Matt White, but also this Travis guy.
yeah.
And so Kyle was sending the money, and James sent his information, and then they're asking where Matt's getting his money sent to. And then Matt's like, "Yeah, just send my money to Trevor." And, I'll get it from Trevor. So, I mean, could you
Huh,
imagine wiring $800,000 over there? Tr and then Trevor, this Trevor character, I don't not as bad as Matt White because he didn't work for Theta, but they basically ganged up and stole James' company. And
right.
and also too, there was an interesting conversation where Kyle said, "Hey, I just had a conversation with Mitch, and when are we gonna roll out these bananas?" So what happened was James was gonna do 'cause 'member going back to this, why did James do bananas on Ethereum,
Yeah.
right? It was like a big fucking scandal, right? And most of the people complaining were the ones that didn't buy it. And we will be right back.
Papa Max, yeah. Papa Max. Papa Max Podcast. Papa Max Podcast.
What else we got?
I was, strolling the channels this weekend and came across Extreme Archery. Did you check that out?
I missed that.
Dude, Extreme Archery. Off the top of your head, what do you think Extreme Archery is?
I think it's like there's like a target that you have to hit, but there's a lot of obstacles to to do it. So it's like extreme.
Dude,
Or you're
yeah.
doing it like on skis or something.
No, no skis.
Okay.
It's basically dodgeball with
Say what now?
archery. Yeah, dodgeball with arrows, but they have, like, these giant marshmallow things at the end of them, so they're not impaling you.
Well, that's what you want.
You wanna avoid that. But you're in, like
Yeah.
you're in this it's netted in, it's almost like a batting cage, and you got looked like 4 on 4 and just arrows flying everywhere, points for hits, you got face masks on and stuff. Points for catching these things. It was wild. It was wild.
Was that on Ocho Sports?
It was on Ocho. It was on Ocho on the Deuce.
Nice.
Yeah. So that I found that to be I actually watched that one for a bit because that's pretty wild.
You know, in the late '90s, for a bit, we had Magic the Gathering
Yeah.
tournaments on the Deuce.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, not me, but Magic. Yeah, they played Magic
Huh.
on ESPN2.
I did not know that.
I think it was like major tournaments, I think, but still. Um,
Huh.
but yeah, they span the gamut, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The wide world of sports, as they used to say. Remember that?
Yeah, oh yeah. Because I usually always change my channel when that thing came on.
Ah.
I think that was like a
Course you did.
Saturday, like you'd be watching Saturday morning cartoons and then that thing come on,
Yeah.
and then it's like
Yeah.
it's almost as bad as a NASA launch. You got to like pull the plug.
Speaking of Saturday morning cartoons, my kids, I feel like this one's right up your alley. Phineas and Ferb.
Okay.
Were you one of them?
I I I w- I watched it with my nephew, godson.
Okay.
Uh, Actually, both my nephews like that show, so I've watched it with them when I'd have to watch the kids. So
Pretty
yeah,
solid show.
it's one
Uh,
with Perry the Platypus, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, for like, I had literally had never seen it before, and I'm watching, I'm like, "Man, what is this, Adam Sandler as the voice of the doc like, the mad doctor?"
Okay.
And
Was
it's
it?
not, it's some other guy, but when you're listening to it, it's like he does, like, all Adam Sandler type voices. It's
Sloobity doobity.
he sound I'm assuming you've seen Hotel Transylvania.
I saw the second one
Well,
randomly.
it's kinda like
There's like a
his
daughter, and then there's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the daughter's boyfriend.
Well, new they get married.
Oh, so maybe I saw the first one? Like the father didn't like that, so they were trying to make the guy look like a vampire, but he really
Yeah, that
wasn't.
was the
I don't
first
know.
one.
Oh, then I saw the first one. That
Yeah,
was funny. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but it's like it was like Adam Sandler's voice for Count Dracula.
I did
That's
a
what it
Adam
sounds like.
Sandler voice in the shower the other day, and I was doing conditional better.
There you go.
Yeah.
Um, Man, I was only expecting a quick little 5-10 minute here, so I'm
Yeah.
completely caught off guard
Hey.
here.
No, we can finish up, but, do you wanna take your 2 minutes, or do you wanna let Dutch off for good
Uh,
behavior?
yeah, no, I mean, obviously a big weekend of football here in America. So Dutch, you can sign off, and it's always a pleasure having you.
Popper's got it
Uh,
from here.
uh, who'd we have? Oh man, we got some destroyed Bills fans this year.
You hate to see it.
What did you think about that catch that they called the interception catch?
I didn't see it. Uh,
Really?
no, I hopped in on, overtime, and then I didn't even finish the overtime, and I just checked back later to see who won.
Wow.
In fact, that's when I recorded with Blaze. I didn't even know who won the other game either that night.
Oh,
So,
well, the next game was Seattle, San Francisco, and they took the opening kickoff in for a touchdown in Seattle, and it was basically over from that point on.
those suck. Those suck.
Yeah, that one. I mean, Seattle at home is I I I'm surprised by them.
12th man, right?
They look really good,
10th man?
but yeah, I mean, we know some upset 12th man, yeah, number 12. We got some upset Bills fans. And then how about your Patriots?
Hey, I never had a doubt in my mind.
I'll tell you what.
No, I
They did everything that they could to not win that game, but the offense was
defense.
like, "Nah, we don't wanna win." Their defense was like, "Nah, we're gonna win."
Right,
It's
right.
crazy.
Hey, defense wins, championships.
Yeah,
right?
defense got them to the championship, that's for sure. And then
Yeah,
what
it's
was the nightcap? Oh, the nightcap. Wow, that was a good one too. The Bears and the Rams. Another overtime game.
I that I was checking out because we were live in our chats with that
Yeah,
going on because I got to do 2 units with Kevin for I had the Pats game given points and then he comes back with he came back with okay, well then I want the Bears getting 3.5 points.
yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, no, I like the Bears." And he goes, "Oh, well, I said, then you can pick, so, I'll give you the Bears plus
He's a man of
3.5."
his word. Yep.
And he says, like, immediately that, "Oh, man,"
He's gonna
he's
be
like
pissed. Yeah, no.
g he goes "If the Bears lose by"
If the
who did the Bears
Bears if the Bears lose and the Rams don't cover,
right,
I'm gonna be pissed.
which was yeah, so we
Which is
threaded the
exactly
needle
what
on
happened.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Brutal.
Oh, man. Brutal interception, though.
Yeah, I mean, they had a chance to win when
You can't be doing that.
he it was crazy.
They
Dude,
weren't
that
weren't
last play
were
of
they in field goal
regulation,
range?
they weren't not quite. They were getting close, but for the whole second half, basically every time that Caleb Williams went deep, he was overthrowing everybody by, like, 20 yards, like,
Yeah.
nothing was close. And then he has the last play of the game,
Oh,
like, the most miraculous play I've
I
ever
didn't
seen in my
realize
life.
that's I saw that clip. Holy shnikes. I thought it was like I know it was like, what, 4th and 10 or something like that?
It
And there was,
was
like,
4th and
something.
something from the 14-yard line with, like, no time left with
So,
30 seconds
I
left.
I think I was looking on a game cast and I was like, "Oh my god, they got a touchdown." They weren't scared, and then I saw what happened. Holy shit.
Unbelievable. He gets it
Uh,
and just he I was like, "He's gonna have to scramble," like, you kinda wanna scramble this, and I could see him scrambling it for a first down.
yep,
He just starts scrambling straight back, like, backwards. He makes a 40-yard throw. He goes all the way back to the 40. It's a 40-yard bomb touchdown that counts as a 14-yard pass.
Ca well,
Unbelievable.
I know you always bring up these coaching questions, these calls,
Yeah,
and a lot of times we disagree, but hear me out. You're the home team, but you're the underdog,
yeah.
and you
Go for
just get
2.
back. I wanna take I want me, I'm a bit of a gambler. I think I wanna take the game in my own hands. I don't wanna leave it up to the fates.
Yeah. So, the only thing I would say against that is that watching that game, dude, the Bears looked like the better team, but they just continued to get stuffed
In the red
time
zone?
and time and time again with 3rd and short and 4th and short. They couldn't convert. They could not convert at all in short yardage, so I could see them not going for 2. They had tried everything. The only play that worked for 'em the whole time, every they kept doing the same thing pretty much, was just handing it off and getting stuffed. And then finally, they did it wasn't even like the tush push, but it
Yeah,
was a QB sneak. He just kinda, like, went around the left-hand side there, like, off basically, like, QB sneak off tackle to the left
yeah.
and fell forward for 2 yards. I mean, that's your best play. Like, I don't think that's working from the 2, in a two-point conversion situation, but and we
Yeah,
got a wild we got
I'm
a
always a
wild one
big
right
fan
now
of
with
Popper.
there's a championship game going on right now. We got the U down by
Pop
3, with 2 minutes left, but Indy's got the ball.
I think you think is Mixer gonna be happy, you think? Is he a Indiana fan?
Well, I mean, he would claim him whether or not he was, you know, but that's allowed. He's from the area.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Dutch. Uh, I know we went over the 2-minute allocation, but it's like I wanted to get some of the details from you because I didn't watch because I don't wanna
Yeah,
get wrecked.
gotcha. Yeah.
That's why. So,
Yep.
not that I
I
don't
know. Yeah,
like it because this is the
you get
best time of
involved in
year,
the in drive,
betting.
"Oh, this guy's gonna get 3 catches on this drive." Nope,
Some
not this drive, the next
some
one.
Yeah. Oh, he has 2 catches. Oh, this is gonna pay off huge, and then interception or
Oh,
strip interception.
yeah.
You like where
Oh,
you
and then he
yeah.
fumbles it. Yeah, he caught the second one, but he
Oh, well,
fumbled.
I've done that uh, where it's like, hey, one guy gets 1 catch, one guy gets 2 catches, and, everything happens, but the guy who gets the final catch he needs fumbles it, and then
Ugh.
it's like, "Oh, good, it's still a catch."
Yeah, oh, yeah, still counts. Still
Yeah,
counts. Not
pay
if you
me.
need one more, though.
Yeah, like, uh, did did we talk about that, real quick? Because like, I know those bet-in markets or whatever is, like, a crazy thing these days. You know what I'm talking about?
Not particularly. What are you
Where
talking
people
about?
just bet on fucking anything, and it's like
Oh,
they
you're
sell.
talking about, like, poly markets
Yeah,
and, like
yeah,
yeah, those are
yeah.
crazy.
There
They're
so
pretty
there
cool though too because it's like live action, needles moving all the time, like, there's opportunity there for sure.
yeah, well, a couple things like the Venezuela situation, right? Did you hear about any of this stuff?
Betting wise?
Yeah,
No.
on these poly thing or whatever. So, apparently a guy
Insider info?
well, who knows? I saw this guy in like 60 Minutes, the poly guy, and they're like, "Well, doesn't that some kind of like lead to like?" And then he's trying to say like, "No, it's not a big deal or whatever." Like, if because of the bet, people try to do stuff to affect the outcome, to their favor, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But apparently, some guy put $35,000 the night before the morning raid. So like the night happened, then the morning raid happened right after. He put $35,000 on, like, Maduro getting ousted
Huh.
and made, uh, I forget, it was a lot of money, but he also put up $35,000. Seems
Right.
kind of like and because he had to, like, the end of January to for it to pay out,
Yeah.
but, said, "Will America invade?" I think it was something like, "Will America invade or was it invade or have a war or something in Venezuela? Will they invade Venezuela by the end of January?" And they were not paying that out because they said, the US didn't invade.
Oh, wow.
So, I yeah. So it's like, now, this is as of, like, I don't know, it was like, whenever this happened, this was, like, right after I was, like, reading about this, and I was like, "Ah, that's fucked up." But, like, where would you stand on that?
Boy, I mean, yeah, it makes you not wanna get involved in anything like that, you know?
Right. It's gotta be your ball.
Gotta be black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like and so apparently they had other bets, I guess, before that that were more specific about, like, will the, US military overthrow the government or something like that. Something like that. But
Yeah.
I don't know, you have Trump saying he's running the country, you know what I mean? Like, uh, if he's running the country if Trump says he's running the country, then seems like that's a, invasion, right? It just happened really quick, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
and so, like, because there's, like, a big divide with the gamblers who, took so long to get sports betting where, like, anyone can do it. So, like, remember back in the day, it was, like, Atlantic City or you had to go
yeah,
to Atlantic City, you had to go to Vegas.
yeah.
And, so now all these apps came out and people are betting on that stuff, right? But they had to be, like, vetted into compliance, Wes, I think it's called, um, to make sure everything's on the up and up or whatever. Because there's all these loops, these, obstacles, however you say it, you have to go through,
Yeah,
compliance,
yeah.
and so there's more money and stuff involved in that. But these, markets, they just it's like the Wild West. So it's essentially they're doing the same thing, they're calling it something else. It's like the time you screwed me over on that whole Brewer thing with the fantasy team that he didn't draft, but he spent $7 on Amendola for some reason.
Oh, wait, you had to pay him
Well, because I
half of
said
all of
I was
his
like, "My
money?
team's better than" I was like, "Oh, my team's better than," and then so part of, like, the deal of him drafting the team where he was supposed to go from New York City to Connecticut, and he didn't.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to draft my team, but part of the deal was like he got 25% commission of my winnings, whatever. And I wound up winning money that year, but I think I did. Yeah, no, I did. But then also apparently he had 25% of any side bets I used with
Right.
my team where I'm like, "Hey, like, Daryl, I'm gonna beat you this week." And then he's like, "Well, no." And I said, and then so he's like, "Well, then I get 25% of that bet." And I was like, "The fuck you do, Brewer?"
But he doesn't get any of the loss. No
No,
downside.
he gets no loss, and I was like, "Well, I didn't bet there my team was gonna win. I just basically said, hey, Arian Foster, like, just everyone on my team, I think is gonna have a better people than the people I list on Daryl's team. 2 separate
Yeah.
things, right?
Yeah.
But you would not let that fly. I had to pay it, and I think Max has a point after I already paid it. Dirty Brewer,
That's funny.
dirty rascal. So.
That is funny.
All right. Well, enough of good thing we sent Dutch home early.
Yeah. Sorry, Dutch. All right,
He didn't
guys.
miss
Well,
anything.
hey, we'll see if we get to that bonus episode. If not, sorry. But either way, we will see you guys on the boards.
You have been listening to the Pops and Mags Pinecast. Music provided by Sushi Cat. Like what you hear? Send that cat a very nicely worded compliment on Twitter @JustAddSpam. Pops and Mags is a Scumbag Hat production in association with Pam's Day Spa.